is Juljano Kapllani. I'm originally from Albania. I needed a job to pay for college, so I got a job at a cafe. It wasn't really kind of an introduction to a specialty, or that I wanted to do coffee, but it didn't really bloom until I went to Japan. So for me, when I went to Japan, that's when my I would say real love for coffee was. But in Japan, it was more of a craftsmanship, and that really attracted me to specialty, because everything that they did there when it comes to brewing and preparation and presentation, it was another level. And I think the first coffee that I had there was a filter from Geisha Village, Ethiopian. It was one of the best filter coffees I've had in my life, and I was like, if this is what coffee can do, I want to fully submerge myself into that. Then I came back from Japan and Ireland and gained more knowledge in terms of processing, coffee brewing, and experimenting with coffee as well. And that's where my passion kind of blossomed more and more and more into became an obsession for coffee, where I wanted to examine every aspect of that aspect of coffee. Personal definition of a good cup of coffee for me, I think like the golden ratio, like it has to be balanced. It has to have sweetness, acidity, body, mouthfeel as well, sourness, and bitterness as well. And they all have to combine. So the balance is for me, objectively and subjectively, the most important thing. Like, I'm really open to any type of process or any type of beans. But for me, when choosing the beans, it always has to be on the terms of the farm quality and the roaster's quality as well. We ask for samples and we get to know the roaster a little bit, what is their kind of ethical value when purchasing these beans, and what is the quality of the beans. We determine whether we would go ahead with this purchase, or if we find any kind of problems with the quality of the roast, we don't buy from that roaster. So this is kind of our process of choosing the coffees. Then we choose the water quality. So the most important for us, and what we focus most, is the water manipulation to bring it to a certain pH or a certain hardness of the water. Then the next important thing is the grind size of the bean. Everything else can be changed slightly. There's of course many variables, temperatures, but water and grind size is the most important. You have to understand, like, the coffee industry, especially the specialty coffee industry, is a really young industry, you know, so the people, I think they're just not used to specialty, the fruitiness, the acidity, the complexity of it. It's just a little bit, it's a young market. It's not like the wine industry that's been there for hundreds of years, and people are accustomed to what is good wine and what is bad wine. Whereas in coffee, every 3 months there's always a new kind of development or new process or new technique emerging. So I just think it just needs a little bit more time for people to kind of get used to what specialty is.